Hey everyone, welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we are diving into something super fascinating. We're literally decoding urban mobility by dissecting the Taxi Roma Live dashboard interface. It's called Leaflet-based. We're going to look at exactly how a massive, bustling city like Rome uses real-time visual tools to keep everybody moving efficiently. It's like a giant puzzle, and we get to see the solution. So think about this for a second. How on earth does a busy city track its entire fleet of taxis in real time? I mean, managing thousands of cars against completely unpredictable demand? That is a massive logistical nightmare. Honestly, without a centralized tracking system, you're just flying blind. Today, we're breaking down how this specific data-driven dashboard solves that exact puzzle. Okay, so the absolute core of this system is what they call monitoraggio utenza H24. Basically, that means the continuous 24-hour monitoring of users all across the city's taxi network. That H24 part, absolutely crucial. The pulse of a major city literally never stops, right? And neither does this tracking system. It is built for relentless, around-the-clock observation. The primary directive here is actually pretty straightforward. It's to view the status of stands and real-time app requests across the Rome area and its province. Basically, the platform gives operators this incredible, comprehensive bird's-eye view in absolute real time. They can see exactly where people are waiting for a ride on the street and exactly where digital requests are popping up across the entire metropolitan region. All right, moving into our first section, understanding demo mode and setting the parameters. Let's get right into it. Now, a quick heads up before we get too deep. The system we're looking at is operating in modalità demo, or demo mode. So while the framework, the map interface and the actual physical locations of the real Rome taxi stands is completely accurate, the specific data points we're seeing right now are a simulated demonstration. But honestly, it doesn't really matter because the interface behaves exactly as the live system does. It gives us a perfect window into its real-world mechanics. Next up, Section 2. Physical stands versus digital calls. This is all about bridging two completely different worlds. You see, the dashboard tracks two very distinct human behaviors at the exact same time. On one side, we've got Gente attesa, which literally means people waiting physically at designated taxi stands out on the street. Your traditional hailing, right? But then, on the other side, we have Chiamate App Attive, which tracks the active digital app calls. The real magic here is how the system seamlessly harmonizes both inputs, making sure it doesn't just favor the smartphone users over the people actually standing on the curb. Let's actually look at a specific snapshot of this data. In this simulated moment we've pulled up, there are exactly 0 people waiting at the physical stands, the post-AG. But there are 4 active app calls, the Chiamate. This perfectly highlights a real-time shift in how users are requesting rides. At this exact second, digital calls completely outnumber physical street waits. Seeing this allows dispatchers to instantly react and route their cars accordingly. A real game changer. Okay, on to Section 3, Central Dispatch and Updates. This is truly the pulse of the network. So, the central anchor of the entire ETAXI service network is the Taxi Roma hub. They operate through a central dispatch number, 025353, and their dedicated web portal at 025353.it. This right here, this is the command center, the whole shebang. Whether a request comes in from a mobile app or someone waiting at a physical stand, all of that raw information flows directly into this centralized hub to be processed and assigned. But here is the really big question. When you are managing thousands of dynamic data points across a sprawling, complex city like Rome, how fast does this massive amount of citywide data actually need to update? Think about it. To be effective at all, a central dispatcher cannot rely on information that's even a couple of minutes old. The streets just change entirely too quickly for that. Well, the answer is 25 seconds. No way, right? Just 25 seconds. This update rate, this aggiornato, is literally the quick, steady heartbeat of the dispatch dashboard. Every 25 seconds, the entire board wipes and refreshes. So in less than half a minute, every single new app call, every cleared taxi stand, and every moving car is updated. It gives them this near instantaneous situational awareness that is absolutely vital for managing a massive fleet. Let's roll right into Section 4, mapping the data and visualizing the city. All of this incredible visualization is achieved through a super powerful interactive map framework powered by Leaflet. This is an open source library that basically acts as the canvas to render the live physical locations of all those taxis, the stands, and the incoming requests. It takes what would otherwise be a chaotic, totally unreadable spreadsheet and transforms it into a clean, easy-to-read visual cityscape. And the map uses this meticulous visual language that's specifically designed for split-second reading. It doesn't just throw random dots on a screen, you know? For quantities and status, dispatchers see specific letters and numbers like T, 2, 4, 5, or 37, which represent exact demand volumes in a given cluster. Then you have time indicators like 255, showing exactly how long a specific request has been pending. And finally, the vehicle assets themselves are represented by these super clear little taxi icons. It's incredibly intuitive. Now, to make all of this data actually accessible and usable, the system offers some really seamless entry points. First up, you've got Informazioni su WhatsApp, which integrates direct information requests through the messaging app we all use every day. Second, there are direct Accedi alla mappa buttons that allow users to instantly jump right into that interactive map view we just talked about. It's all about reducing friction, right? Keeping the operators directly connected to the data without any roadblocks. Which brings us to our final big picture thought for today's explainer. If a city can map every physical weight and every single digital request down to a 25-second pulse, how is this going to completely reshape the future of urban mobility? Honestly, we're moving from reactive transit, where you're basically just waiting for the phone to ring, to predictive transit. By tracking this 25-second heartbeat, systems aren't just answering calls anymore, they are actually anticipating the flow of the city itself. It's a massive, massive leap forward. Thank you so much for joining me to explore this incredible technology today. Keep questioning, keep learning, and I will catch you on the next explainer.